Dubai aims to transform into one of the world's most livable cities by 2040, but it faces significant challenges. Currently, the city grapples with issues such as expressways disrupting neighborhoods, limited public transportation, and disconnection between mega-projects and essential infrastructure. Even man-made islands are experiencing sinking problems. Critics argue that Dubai is essentially a collection of postcard-worthy attractions linked by extensive highways. To address these issues, a bold new plan has been introduced to thoroughly urbanize the desert city by 2040. The question arises, can Dubai truly be fixed? The ambitious endeavor prompts speculation about the city's future appearance and functionality. Now, one big question that we're all asking, what will Dubai look like by 2040? Dubai is no stranger to grand announcements and dazzling projects, often showcased by the leaders against the backdrop of the illuminated Burj Khalifa. However, the latest endeavor aims to be more than just another impressive structure. It's an idea that could reshape the essence of Dubai. In a place where they say the wind only blows forward, the 2040 master plan emerges as a transformative force. This ambitious plan unfolds with the redevelopment of 3 existing areas into vibrant city centers, accompanied by the creation of 2 entirely new city hubs. The blueprint also outlines the establishment of cutting-edge financial and technology districts, fostering an environment ripe for innovation. A substantial investment of $680 million is earmarked for the creation of 8 million square meters of green spaces, forming interconnected corridors for pedestrians and cyclists. The vision extends beyond physical infrastructure. Neighborhoods are set to undergo retrofits, transforming into self-sufficient 15-minute cities, equipped with their own commercial and recreational centers. This design philosophy aims to enhance the quality of life for residents. Moreover, a massive public transport network is on the horizon, strategically placed within 800 meters of half the population. This innovative approach ensures that a significant portion of the city's inhabitants will always be within a half-mile radius of public transportation, effectively making the entire city easily traversable by foot. Dubai is making some big changes to education and health services, planning to increase them by 25%. Also, they want to set aside 60% of the Emirates just for nature reserves and wildlife sanctuaries. This might sound amazing, but if you think about it, having good public transport, parks, and financial centers is kind of normal for cities, right? Well, Dubai is not your average city. It wasn't built to be one. To understand why they're making these big plans now, let's go back a bit. About 50 years ago, Dubai was just a small trading port with around 30,000 people. Everything changed in 1966 when they found oil. Now, we usually just think of oil as the stuff that makes our cars go, but in Arabia, it was like a game changer. It affected everything. Compared to other places in the Middle East, Dubai didn't have a huge amount of oil, but their neighbor Abu Dhabi had way more. Still, it was enough for Sheikh Rashid, the ruler at that time, to dream big. He knew that once the oil was gone, Dubai had to keep going. To do that, they needed to grab the world's attention and get people to invest in the city. Dubai is like the middle point on the world map, making it a great place for airplanes to stop. Because it's easy to get to Europe, Asia, and Africa from there, lots of people from different countries come through the city's airport. The airport became the busiest in the world for people flying internationally. People who are into business and money saw Dubai as a good place to invest and make deals. They're like vultures, but not the scary kind. Just bankers and businessmen doing their jobs to save money. The government got some money from these deals, but they needed a more reliable way to make money because they didn't have many taxes and the oil was running out. So they decided to focus on tourism. They found out that by creating big and impressive projects, they could attract tourists to visit. That's how the idea of build it and they will come started in Dubai. However, some people think that Dubai focuses too much on making things look fancy instead of being practical. Sometimes they built things before making sure everything needed for those things was ready. For example, the Burj Khalifa, a famous tall building, was said to not be properly connected to the city's sewage system. But as long as it brought in tourists and investors, it seemed like they would go ahead with the project, even if it didn't make complete sense. The tallest building in the world can hold up to 35,000 people when fully occupied. However, the city realized it couldn't manage the potential waste produced by this many residents. Instead of expanding the sewage system, the decision was made to use trucks to transport the waste to a treatment plant. These trucks, each carrying 10,000 gallons of waste, line up every morning. This approach reflects the city's overall planning strategy, evident in projects like man-made islands relying on water taxis and private boats for survival. Additionally, the city depends on highways with lenient speeding laws, allowing fast cars to travel unrestrictedly. The 2040 plan appears to be a straightforward solution, especially considering Dubai's projected population surpassing 6 million. The city's reputation for pushing construction boundaries suggests it might succeed. However, the effectiveness of the plan remains uncertain. While the proposed measures align with successful strategies in other cities, implementing them in Dubai poses a monumental challenge. One major obstacle is the difficulty of integrating public transport networks into established urban areas. Typically, these networks need to navigate around existing developments or undergo expensive tunneling. Plans for new metro lines in Dubai have tended to prioritize innovation over practicality, with futuristic SkyTrains proposed to avoid underground construction. As Dubai continues to redefine construction norms, the success of the 2040 plan remains to be seen. The city's ambitious projects, combined with its ability to overcome challenges, create an environment where such groundbreaking plans might just become reality. Only time will tell if the city can effectively execute and sustain these initiatives as it evolves into the future. Planting trees in a desert city like Dubai is a big challenge. In the past, efforts to plant 1 million trees in 2010 failed because a major developer wanted to use the land for something else. Now, there's a new plan for 2040, but it's not just about trees. It's about creating green spaces that bring various benefits, as explained in a document. The biggest challenge is convincing the city to recognize and embrace these benefits. For the 2040 plan to succeed, Dubai needs to change its thinking and approach. The city has been successful with its current strategy, and shifting to a new one is tough. However, it seems that Dubai is ready for this change. The rulers understand what it takes for a global city to thrive, and they want to replicate the success of other places. This means we can expect major construction projects, increased entrepreneurship, and more investment in Dubai, all crucial for the city's future. The master plan is like a roadmap for the city's future. Interestingly, it's not just urban planners and architects discussing it. Everyday citizens are talking about it on social media. This plan is helping people in Dubai imagine what the future of their city might look like. While Dubai has amazed the world with its rapid growth, it now needs to shift from the "build it and they will come" mentality to ensuring that people not only come, but also choose to stay. If you're curious about the future of construction, you'll find that many people are talking about it. Subscribe now to stay updated and learn more about where construction is headed. The journey to transform Dubai into a sustainable and thriving city is not just about planting trees. It's about creating a future where people want to live and invest.